Hello there. This is Mabel's Tables, and I'm coming to you with another DIY. Mabel's Tables. How are you today? I pray that everything is going fine for you, that the Lord has totally blessed you, and that you are in the Lord's favor. Don't ever forget, this is God's world. No matter what anyone say, this world belongs to God. And above all, let us not forget to pray for others. For in praying for others, you bring blessings to yourself. Now, okay, let me tell you what I'm going to do today. I had an extra pumpkin like this, and I went and got another one from the Dollar Tree because I saw Indy Annie Jones making a pumpkin, and one thing that she showed me was that the pumpkins can come loose. See that right there? She took that a loose, and let me show you what it's going to look like. Right in that seam, you can just put something right in that seam like this and go all the way around in that seam, and you hear it cracking right in that seam, and just push it just a little bit, and look what you got. It opens up. Lord have mercy. I did not know this. And Indiana Jones, Indy Annie Jones, she did that, and she opened that pumpkin up. Well, I'm going to decorate my pumpkin as well now that I know it opens up. So my first pumpkin, what I did was I painted it with this paint from the Dollar Tree called Deep Green. Deep Green. And after I painted it, I put some glitter on it. Okay? And I'm letting it dry. And I hauled this stuff from Hobby Lobby. It's a pom-pom garland, okay? And what I did was, I'm going to, after it dry, I use my blow dryer to dry it. There you go. And after it dried, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this back on top here like this. I'm going to make it like a hat there, set it on top of that. And I'm going to put me some flowers down in it, just like Indy Annie Jones did. And I'm going to make my pumpkin look beautiful. Well, I might just do it that way and have it coming that way. See that? But what I want to do first is I'm going to take some of this and I'm going to glue it around here. And that'll make it stand up even better. And I'm going to use a little hot glue. And be careful because the hot glue will melt this pumpkin down. So what I'm going to do actually is just, wait a minute. Uh-oh, I got to plug my glue gun in. I forgot to plug the glue gun in. I'm so smart till I hurt myself. There you go. And while I'm waiting on this to get hot, while I'm waiting on the glue gun to get a little warm, I'm going to tell you how I made a stem. And I'll go and look at Indy Annie Jones, because she had a name for these stems. It begins with a P. And I forgot what it was. But you know what? If you go on her go on her channel and look it up, you will see the name of it. I never knew it had that name, but she said it did. So what I did was took some of this garland, put me a I put a bamboo skewer. I cut off and used the pointed end and put it through this garland to make me another handle for my pumpkin. And right around the pumpkin, you see what I did? I glued some more of the pom-poms, which I think is just cotton balls anyway, but still, we're going to go with pom-poms. And I glued that on, and what I'm going to do is take that pointed end of that. I can push that back through there, and you can see that pointed end. And I'm going to stick it right in, right here. And I'm going to pull that right back up there. And I got a tall handle for my pumpkin. And I just love the way that looks. I think that looks so pretty. I could just kiss Annie Jones. I just love how she did that. So, okay, let me see if my glue gun is kind of warming up a little bit. Yes. So what I'm going to do now, take that off. I got the little peduncle. I think she said a peduncle. Peduncle. Go look at her video and you will see the name for the stem on a pumpkin. And so I'm going to put a little hot glue right there. And you got to be careful because you don't want this hot glue to melt your pumpkin. So I'm going to just put a little, I'm not going to be just putting a little, because I really don't want it to melt this pumpkin, because you know it is foam. And I'm putting that all the way around. Just a little. And I'm just dabbing it in different spots, so it will stick it. See how I'm going? I'm going like that. And I'm going to do it again here and here and here and here. Just a little. And I'm glad my glue gun is not all the way hot, because I really don't want it to mess up the pumpkin. And I'm going all the way around. All the way around. And all the way around. I'm just putting a little glue everywhere, okay? And there we go. Then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut it off. Going to cut it off right here. Put it there. And I'm going to take some more glue and put it right here. And I'm just going to take that and push it up there like that. Okay? And this is what I did. Now, for the top, let me make sure that's stuck real good. Okay. And for the top, I'm just going to take the top. Isn't that pretty, though? Look at that. It comes loose. You know, you can also have little pumpkin bowls. See how that is? Because it came loose. I think that is so cute. And I do thank her so much for telling us about this. And I'm going to put a little glue there so that my peduncle or pinnacle or whatever she call that thing will stay in there. And I just like to thank her so much for sharing that. We're going to put a little more glue here to make sure it stays glued. I put some of the pom-pom around this way too. And I'm not going to paint this, and I want it to stay white just like this. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to set this piece. Oh, it didn't get all the way dry. I thought it was all the way dry because I called myself blow drying it. I guess it didn't get. I wanted to sit to the side, sort of askew like that. So I'm just going to put a little glue right in here. And I'm going to try to attach it to the right there. See, I want it like that. I want to attach it to that. And I think I'm going to need another glue stick. Let me get another glue stick. Excuse me for reaching. I got to get a glue stick. Excuse my arm. And I'm going to put it in here, because I want this to stick really good, because I think it's going to be so pretty when I'm done. And I'm going to lift this up a little bit more and put a little bit more glue on that. And I'm going to go inside here and put glue in there as well. I think this turned out. What Indiana Jones did with hers was so pretty. Yeah, see, I'm still leaking paint. I didn't let it get dry but enough, because I really wanted to come on here and show you how it is done, how it was done. And now what I'm going to do is still kind of wet. The paint is, but I just wanted to come on and show you what it's going to look like when I'm finished. And I'm going to take my flowers, and I want it to go down in there like that, but that's going to be too big, so I don't like that. So what about if I take some of this? Got that from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put this all around. I think I like this better. I'm going to put that around. So I'm going to hit that with a little hot glue and stick it there. And I'm going to peel off another piece, put some hot glue there, and put it there. And I'm going to take off another piece and put hot glue on it and put it there. Okay. I'm just going to keep pulling this off and placing it around my pumpkin. Sorry. And Indiana Jones had hers looking so pretty. It was just, oh wow, it was absolutely magnificent. So I really liked what she did with her pumpkin. And if I remember correctly, she said she was going to use that in her bedroom decor. So she made it the same color as her stuff in her bedroom. So I'm using all of this, but these flowers are a little bit too big. So I'm just putting the greenery around here. I'm just going to put all the greenery right in there. And I kind of like that better than I do this big flower, because this flower is a little bit, let's try it this way. No, it's too big. I don't like that. So I'm just going to load mine up with the greenery and make sure it stick. There you go. Gonna push it down some so it'll glue together real good. I'm holding it in place so that it will just glue and get stuck together. These flowers here, I love the color on them, but they are a little bit too, I don't know. Let me see. I'm going to try it on this side and see. No, it just don't do anything for me. It's a little bit too big. I don't like those flowers. They're a little bit too big for me, so I'm not going to even bother with that. I'm going to, I thought I had a little bit more, but I like the way this is turning out. Can you see that? This is a pumpkin. I want to put some more that way. Let me see if it'll look good this way. This flower is just too big for this pumpkin. I just don't like the way that looks, so I'm not going to even bother with trying to use that. It just does not look good to me with this pumpkin. So there, and I'm going to take some more of this and put it on around the pumpkin. I'm going to put some right up in here. Just glue it right there. And I'm going to put some glue right there and try to glue it onto that. And we're going to take another piece and glue it on and hold it there. And I'm going to take some more and go on this side and glue it there. Okay. And what I'm going to do, just keep putting this all around my pumpkin. I really loved what she did with that pumpkin. It turned out so pretty. Please go on over to Indie Annie Jones and look at that. That was just, it was a collaboration. And I didn't get a chance to finish looking at all what the other ladies did. I got so enthralled with that I didn't get a chance to really look. But I like the way that looks. Look at that pumpkin like it's growing out. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. I don't know why it took my fancy so much, but it did. So now what I'm going to do, see these little green pins here? I hauled these from Lineville Just a Buck this summer. So I'm going to stick these right around here like this. I have a few of them, and I'm going to go in like this with these to make that pumpkin look even better. I'm just going to go here. And I'm just going to keep going around this way with those little green pins. And it's like a bulletin board pin. You know, when you put up information on a bulletin board and you stick that through. So this is what I'm using. I want you to see it up close. There you go. That's exactly what I'm using. I'm putting all those around there. Okay. Gonna get another one. And I have one more. And I put those around. And then at the top, I want to put one right up there. And I want to put one more up at the top. There we go. I got that up at the top. My pumpkin do not look as good as Indie Annie Jones had her pumpkin, but I love the way that looks. It looks like that pumpkin is sprouting out. And look at that going around there. Yes, I'm going to use this in one of my decorations for my fall decor. I just love that. And I just love how she did that. Well, this is Mabel's Table saying thank you so very much for looking at me decorate that pumpkin. And I showed you how to take that pumpkin loose. So I'm going to be doing something with this pumpkin myself. And you'll see it on a tablescape or decor that I have. But for now, I like this green one. I think it is absolutely beautiful. It is very lightweight, so you have to be very careful when handling it. But I got an idea to make it heavy a heavy weight. If I put some weight on it, on the bottom of it, I think that'll put like little legs on the bottom of it. I think that would help it. But I'm going to try a lot of things. And the next time you see this pumpkin, she is going to be gorgeous. This is Mabel's Table saying thank you so very much for looking. And please go over to Indy Annie Jones's channel and see how she did that pumpkin, and see the name of the stem that she said it was really the name of the stem. That's what it was actually called. So go over and let her tell you what it was. I can't pronounce it right, and I don't want to mess it up in the pronunciation. So go over and see her channel so she can tell you how to pronounce the name of the stem of a pumpkin. Mabel's Table saying, God bless you. Please subscribe to my channel if you feel like it. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, and let me know that you have enjoyed this pumpkin. Mabel's Table saying, God bless you. Don't forget to pray for others and have a glorious and blessed day. Adieu.